guys, the list is open. Bestie, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. All right, Catherine, can I get an oracle message for Catherine, please? Oracle message for Catherine. What does Catherine need to know right now? Oracle message for Catherine. Oracle message for Catherine. Thanks, guys. I appreciate all the support. I'm truly humble and grateful for it. Catherine, spiritual mastery. Okay, here's the thing, right? It really feels like you've been dealing with a lot of negative influences. This almost feels like people around you, your environments. But at the same time, you've also been learning mastery, like how to kind of separate yourself from the influences. It almost feels like learning how to detach emotionally from the environments and the people around you, trying to lower your vibration. And it really feels like you've just been kind of learning how to master that. At the same time, really mastering how to leave it all at the door and really focus on your spiritual gifts, your spiritual learning, your ascension, right? So this tells me that in the next 3 years, you're really going to get down to the nitty gritty of like your spiritual gifts and like really focusing on it. So you could be called now to really focus on it. And in a sense, it's like, so when spirit wants you to do something, they will kind of put it in your face. So you could be called more to spiritual practice, like cleansing baths, making sure that you're practicing gratitude. I do think it's bigger than this, Catherine. Honestly, I do feel like you're going to figure out like specific rituals for self in the next 3 years, and you're going to be practicing these rituals on a daily basis, where it's almost like you're going to be leaving less of the 3D, like you're going to be leaning less towards the 3D and more towards the 5D, but it has to do with your spiritual gifts, and it has to do with almost like from like an herbal, I don't want to say green witch, right? Because I don't label anybody, but it feels very much like that, like more of healing naturally and more of the medicinal and the natural way of doing things in life, right? And less of like Western ideology and more into the Eastern ideology of things, right? So more of like energy work and more of like herbal stuff. So just know I'm not labeling you, but it kind of feels more of that, like more energy work, more herbal stuff, like working with herbs, like drinking natural teas and stuff for healing. I see that in the next 3 years for you. So it's almost like you're slowly leaning into that path. But at the same time, it feels like you've been very much tested by the external factors and needing to learn how to detach from it. Okay, so I hope that helps. I'm sending you love.